Day 1 of doing a magic trick every day until it's my job. If you were here, you could pick any card you want. Let's say it was this one. I'll look away, memorize this, and we're just gonna get it lost into the deck somewhere. And shuffling everything too. Show you bottom card, that's not your card, right? And then if we take the top one, that's not your card. But what happens is when I snap, your card is actually going to appear out of the deck. Was that your card? Day 2 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So what a lot of people don't know is certain cards will change if you shake them. Like the Queen of Diamonds, that one won't. But if you take like a different one, like Jack of Diamonds, that one will. So if I take the Jack of Diamonds and I just shake it, you'll actually see it's gonna change. Now it's the 10 of Clubs. Pretty crazy. Day 3 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So if you're here, you could pick a card, I could look away, memorize it, we'll slide it face down into the deck. But the kind of weird thing is when you slide a card into the deck, it actually will appear in my back pocket. I'm not really sure how that works. Strange. Day 4 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So there's a trick. If I get a card to stick to my hand, it'll look like it disappears. If I can get it, let's see. See how it looks like it disappears? And then if I squeeze it, then it will disappear. Day 5 of doing magic every day until it's my job. This is pretty cool. We can take the Joker because it's the most magical card, and if I just go over it, it'll actually change into something totally different. So, pretty cool. Day 6 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So I have a playing card here, and it's got a hole going right through the middle. You can see through it. But the crazy thing is you can actually use your imagination to change things. So we can actually pretend that the hole's not even real. And if we do that, we can just take it right off, which is pretty crazy. But if we can do that, we can also do it backwards. So we can put the hole right back onto the card, and then it goes back to being real again. Pretty crazy. Day 7 of doing magic every day until it's my job. Day 8 of doing magic every day until it's my job. This one's pretty crazy. I can take a card and I can just kind of rotate it, and you can see it the entire time. And it changes. Pretty crazy. Day 9 of doing magic every day until it's my job. I can take a coin here, and we can take it and pretend like it's invisible, and it will be. It's still there. So if you imagine that it's still there, it'll actually reappear. Pretty crazy. Day 10 of doing magic every day until it's my job. I can take this candle here, and if I just go over it with my hand, I can actually make it disappear entirely. Pretty crazy. Day 11 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So it's pretty crazy. I have a piece of a napkin here, and I'm just gonna put it onto my hand, just like this. And on the count of 3, I'm gonna make it disappear. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and it completely disappears. Day 12 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So I have a $1 bill here, and the crazy thing about this is we can just kind of fold it up smaller, just like this. And then if I just kind of go over it here, we'd actually get it to change into a 20, which we can also just unfold. Definitely makes paying for things easier. Day 13 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So here I have the 4 nines. You have the 9 of hearts, 9 of diamonds, 9 of clubs, and 9 of spades, but they all have a hole in the middle going through them and a ring going through. That way they can't go anywhere. But the crazy thing is I can just reach in, and we'll take the 9 of clubs, for example, and I can just pull it, and it'll stretch above the rest of the cards. You can see it on both sides. But you gotta remember, it's got that ring holding it, so it shouldn't be able to go anywhere. So if we push it back in, we have the 9 of spades, 9 of clubs, 9 of diamonds, and the 9 of hearts. Pretty crazy. Day 14 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So we can take a deck of cards here, and if we just take like the top one, for example, with the 6 of clubs. If I just go over the 6 of clubs just like this, it'll change into the 10 of hearts. We can take it a step further too, and if I take the 10 of hearts and just pull on it, 1, 2, 3, it changes into the Jack of spades. Pretty crazy. Day 15 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So I can take a ring here, and if I just take it off, I can throw it up, goes back onto the finger. We can take it a step further. We're gonna put it on the top finger. If I shake my hand, it goes to the bottom, back to the top, back to the bottom. You think, oh, maybe it's a trick ring. No, it's actually my fingers are tricks, because if I just rub the ring, it'll go through my fingers. You can see it's a normal ring, except for sometimes it'll disappear. So if I just take it, I blow on it, it's completely gone. Day 16 of doing magic every day until it's my job. Okay, so I have two cards here. I have a red card and I have a blue card. And this is the disappearing red card trick. This is really good. You're gonna like this. So we'll take the red one and we're gonna put it inside of the blue one, just like this. And I'm gonna push the red one through. It's not gonna come out over here. It's just gonna disappear. This is really cool. Watch. So I push the red one through and it completely That's not right. Let's try that again. We're gonna go back to square one over here. So we'll push it through. We're gonna take the red one. I'm gonna push it through. It's gonna disappear. That's supposed to happen. So let's try it. Okay. I'm not really sure why it's flipping over like that. It's supposed to be disappearing. Let's try this again. So we'll put this one back in it, and we're gonna go back to square one. So we'll push it through. Start from the beginning. We're gonna take the red back card right. That's not right. We need a red card. So maybe if I push it through, it'll turn red again. What the heck? Okay. I don't really know what's going on. I'm sorry. There's supposed to be a disappearing red card trick. I'll try it again tomorrow. I'll get a different one. I'll get a red card. This only works with a red card. I'm sorry it didn't work. We'll try it again tomorrow. I'll get it right. I promise. Day 17 of doing magic every day until it's my job. This one's pretty crazy. So I can take a card here, the 7 of hearts, and all I would have to do if I just kind of go over it like this, you'll see it's going to change into the Jack of Spades. Pretty wild. Day 18 of doing magic every day until it's my job. Okay, so I have an Ace of Hearts and an Ace of Diamonds, and your job is to keep up with the Ace of Hearts. So if I put them like this, where's the Ace of Hearts? If you said the bottom, you'd be correct. We're gonna make it a little harder. So what if I turn it over once, then twice? Where's the Ace of Hearts? If you said the bottom, you'd be right again. We're gonna make it even harder this time. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Where's the Ace of Hearts? If you said the top, you're wrong. You didn't see I switched them for the 2 black aces. Day 19 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So something that most people don't know is you can actually make decks of cards float if you get some static electricity. So if I get some like static electricity on my finger here, you'll see I can just put my finger on it and I can make the deck actually start floating. Pretty wild. Day 20 of doing magic every day until it's my job. This one's pretty crazy. So I have a card here. If I take it and I just go over it, you'll see it's going to change to a different card. We can do it again too and just kind of keep going and keep changing it to different cards. You're probably thinking, oh, you're using 2 hands, you must be cheating. All right, we'll switch it to just 1 hand here. And just with 1 hand, if I just shake, it changes again. Pretty crazy. Day 21 of doing magic every day until it's my job. This is pretty crazy. I have a light bulb here, and the weird thing is I can actually make it light up without even plugging it into anything. If I just shake it a little bit, you'll see it lights up entirely. And if I just blow on it, it'll go back out. Pretty crazy. Day 22 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So I have a coin here. I'm gonna just take it and close this hand. This other hand I can keep empty. Put it right on top, and just with a shake, the coin will go through my hand, land right on top. Not there anymore. Pretty crazy. Day 23 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So I have a card here, the 8 of clubs. If I just kind of go over it once and then twice, you'll see it's gonna change. Now it is the Jack of Hearts. Pretty crazy. Day 24 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So we can take the 3 of clubs here and just slide it into the deck. But the crazy thing is it's not actually inside of the deck. I go through every card and it's not there. And that's because it's actually inside my back pocket. Pretty crazy. Day 25 of doing magic every day until it's my job. We're gonna try something with a balloon here. Just like that, tied. Day 26 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So I can take any card, let's say the Ace of Hearts here, and if I just kind of go over it, you'll see it's going to magically change. Now it's the 4 of Hearts. If we don't want that one, all you have to do is 1, 2, 3, and then it changes again back to the Ace of Hearts. And if you just pull on it, it changes once again. Pretty crazy. Day 27 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So I have a coin here. And the weird thing is because coins are metal, you can actually reform them with heat. So in my back pocket here, I actually have a lighter. And I can take it. If I just add a little bit of heat to the coin, you'll see it's going to entirely disappear, just like it never existed. Day 28 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So I can take my hat here, and the crazy thing is I can actually turn it into Mary Poppins' bag. So if you remember like the movie when she reaches in and it keeps going and pulls stuff out, I can do that with my hat. So I can actually reach into it and pull different things out. Day 29 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So a lot of people ask me, like, what's the quickest way to find a 4 of a kind? And I'll show them. The easiest way is if you just spread out the cards like this, all you'll have to do afterwards, if you just square them up, snap your fingers once, and you found them. And they don't believe me until I spread out the cards and I can show them that we found the Ace of Clubs, Ace of Hearts, Ace of Spades, and the Ace of Diamonds. Pretty crazy. Day 30 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So yesterday I made a post about finding aces in the deck, and people were skeptical, saying I had to cut the video and I couldn't show myself spreading out the cards. But you just saw I spread out the cards. So the way we find the aces is if we just square up the cards, when I snap, they all make themselves apparent. So we can see we have one ace, another ace, another ace, and another ace. So if I couldn't spread out the cards on camera, how to do that one, skeptics? Day 31 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So we can just take a card, let's say the 6 of clubs here, and then we can lose it somewhere into the deck. So we can see it's not the top card, 6 of spades, kind of coincidence there, and bottom card, 4 of diamonds. But when I snap my fingers, the 6 of clubs makes itself apparent and will just shoot out of the deck. Pretty crazy. Day 32 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So I have 2 rubber bands here, one's yellow and one's red, that way you can tell them apart. And I have them linked this way, so you can see they're attached, they're not going anywhere. If I go this way, nothing happens, this way, nothing happens, up, nothing happens, down, nothing happens. But if I just rub them a little bit, you'll see the exact moment they actually detach from each other. Pretty crazy. Day 33 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So I can take a plain card and a Sharpie here, and we can actually make the Sharpie go all the way through the plain card. And then the crazy thing, we can actually move it around and everything too. And kind of travels through the card, and whenever we want to, you can actually just pull the Sharpie right back out of the card. Pretty crazy. Day 34 of doing magic every day until it's my job. So I have these 2 red squishy balls. They're called sponge balls. So I can take one and I can just put it into this hand. If you take the other one in this hand, the weird thing is they like to go together. If I just shake a little bit, they teleport together. Pretty crazy.